happening? I was just 16 yesterday, and now I'm going to be I'm going to be somebody's wife. I've been getting a lot of questions on, how I was feeling, how my sisters were able to keep this for me, how they put this together, how, they were able to make me get dressed up and go for like a dinner that was actually my proposal. Initially, I was going to spend the festive season, the Christmas with my fiancé, now my boyfriend at the time. He already had the ring all along for like the beginning of the month, that's December. He already had the ring with him, and for that period he was just like planning out things like, it's the festive season now, let's be outside. I'm like, okay, cool, that makes sense, let's go out. Me too, I'm like, okay, this is going to be fun. So we had like a whole lot of things planned out just so I don't see anything coming. And then my sister Ebibo, she said, okay, we have an end of year office dinner, and she would love for myself and my big sister to attend. I was like, oh, fine, beautiful, like a very good opportunity, a very good avenue to network. I was like, babe, I don't have a dress, so I need a dress. So like, let's go get the dress. So we had to go shop for the dress. He got me the dress without raising an eyebrow, without any suspicion. I got the dress, and then my big sister flew down to Abuja, and that evening we're like, okay, install your hair so that you can look good. And me, I like installing my hair because of how like it lifts my face. She was like, let me do your makeup now. Create sisters content. I say, you create sister content, since when? But we ended up not even doing it because she was so tense. Why are you tense? Even if people had to like, mom, calm down now. This girl was suspect. Like they're having other conversation in the bathroom. I didn't know at the time. She was so tense, but the makeup really came out well. So it was really beautiful, and we got ready. And we're like, okay, let's call the driver, the rider. Okay, so, and I thought it was just like the regular Uber or Bolt rider. Unknown to me, my fiance already had like a plan. He already hired like a chauffeur. The ride got there, and it was not what I was expecting. So in that moment, I was like, people, what's up? What's going on? And she was like, it's our office that sent the ride. I said, your office sent you a ride, kid. And I started having suspicions. I was like, is this happening? Or I didn't want to get my hopes up, so I don't get there and I'm disappointed. But the thoughts started filling up my head, but I was still calm about it. I didn't want to blow things out of proportion. We got to the venue, and my sisters were just like, they're just so disorganized. Like, Ibo was here, mom was here. So they left me alone in the car for a moment. I was like, something is definitely going down. It's definitely not the office dinner. I was like, oh my God, is it really happening? I'm having butterflies in my tummy. I don't want to believe it. Because it doesn't look like there's any office dinner going on here. And the car, the pickup, the dress. Immediately I walked into the restaurant. I was literally looking for my man. I know he's definitely proposing. And I'm like, what? Oh my God, it's really happening. I didn't know how to react. I did not know how to react at all. I've seen brides like brides getting proposed to, and they are jumping. I'm like, why are people being so jumpy? People should come here. And that was me. That moment, I was supposed to run back to the door. I said, no. Calm down. So I pulled myself together. I walked up to him. I was still trying to control myself. I could not anymore, and there was laughter, there was tears. Like, it was like emotions were everywhere. He pulled me to like the middle of the whole thing, and I was really jumpy. I was so jumpy. He had to tell me, babe, calm down, let me talk. I had to put myself together. I was literally trying to hold it in, but you could see him on his knees proposing. I was in tears, like the tears were uncontrollable. He just kept coming, and in my head, like, whoa, is this really happening? I was just 16 yesterday, and now I'm going to be I'm going to be somebody's wife. And while he was down on his knees, the emotions were all over the place. I was laughing, I was crying. My sisters were we both started the whole thing. Ibo was crying. The tears, like everybody was crying. The staff of the place, they all went crazy. You could see like they all wanted to be in that moment. They all wanted to share that moment. They're all so excited. Like it was really an exciting moment. I'm reliving it right now. And then my best friend, she was supposed to be on her way to Benin. She had an engagement, a serious engagement that evening. According to her, because we've been speaking prior to her, she was like, she's on her way, she's really stressed and blah 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 blah. Like, oh shit, okay. Even before I stepped out of the house, the hotel, I asked her like, what's up? She was like, okay, she's settled in. And then I just said yes to my man, and I just like, oh my god, I was crying. I just looked at like, what? I was going to go down on the floor, like I have to control my head because I was not expecting to see her there. Like it was so like what are you doing here? You just told me you just got to Edo State and here you are. It was like really, really beautiful. I was speechless. I was excited. I was happy. It's so beautiful how intentional he was about the whole planning process, and I can't wait to do life with him. I'm really looking forward to what the future holds for us.
How do you feel? I'm so happy that you're surprised with Jesus. I guess happy was, so she has it. There was one night that Baby call was like 10. After I say I'm tired of dating. You're so stressed.
And I was really, really, really excited. My fiancé and I were still trying to soak it in. That's why we tried not to post immediately, because like it was a lot. We had to like take it in for ourselves before sharing it with everyone. I kept looking at my ring like, oh my god, I'm really engaged to this man. I'm really about to do life with this man. I could barely sleep that night. Like my head was like, oh, I'll go and wear my ring. So nice. And it was beautiful. The meal was amazing. Like everything was just so nice about it. I felt like I was already married. So we finally shared the news to everyone, and I've been getting a lot of calls, messages, comments, and I'm trying so hard to respond to everyone. I'm definitely going to respond to everyone. Like everybody's so excited. I can feel the joy. I can feel the positive energy from everyone, and I'm so grateful for like you guys love me so much. It makes me really happy. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for engaging. Thank you for being part of my journey. I don't, and I will never ever take it for granted. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.